Mic check 1 2. It's the Y2K collector, and thank God it is Friday. Looking forward to another weekend. Although I do have to complete some work around the house, renovation should be wrapping up this weekend, so I'm excited about that. That is almost over, and just overall, when you can get a couple days off, man, it feels good. So I'm very excited about that. Happy to have that on the docket. Um, I did get a comment on one of my videos that or a few comments from folks that are basically saying that, I'm lying. They think that I'm making it up, that these deals are available on GameStop's website, and I'm not. I'm the last person who would make this up. If you follow my channel, you would know that I've been giving GameStop and their website and their stores a lot of heat for just lack of continuity, lack of customer service, lack of inventory, despite them saying they have it. And they've been making me eat my words over the past couple weeks. As you can see here, this little pile right here is the pile of games that I'm actually going to be keeping out of the bunch. Well, provided that they all work. I haven't had a chance to test them yet. It's been a busy day, so I still need to authenticate them and test them. But this is the pile that I'm going to be keeping. I do have a box here of games that I'm actually going to be returning, including this guy right here, which is a copy of Castlevania Adventures. I was so tired last night, I called it Contra Adventure. But yeah, so just got a box of games that I'm going to be returning, a box of games that, or a pile of games that I'm going to be keeping. And the promotions are still going on right now. You still can take advantage of the buy two, get one. Now, I said a couple weeks ago that the buy two get one, I felt like used to come around a lot more. I felt like you used to get it like maybe 3-4 times a year. Last year, I want to say maybe I felt like I saw it maybe 2 times last year, or maybe I just wasn't paying attention. But this is the first one that we've gotten, I feel, so far this year. And it's April now, so I don't know if we're gonna have to wait until September to see another one. But I know usually they do like a Christmas promotion. They have something going around Christmas time. So this buy two get one deal might be, we may not see this one for a while. So I say take advantage. Now, yes, there are still deals that you can get online. Some of those deals that I've seen, you can get Metroid Fusion on the Game Boy Advance. That's a really good game. They have that as part of the buy two get one. They also have Golden Sun for the Game Boy Advance. You can get that as part of the buy two get one. They have a number of like lower dollar Super Nintendo games, like under 15. I think I saw Animaniacs, Tiny Toons, Buster's Adventure. I think I saw like maybe F-Zero, just like different games like that are available on the Super Nintendo. Before, they did have some decent titles on the Super Nintendo. I think they had Lost Vikings, they had Earthworm Jim 2, Maximum Carnage. They did have, so there were some like better titles. I think those have already gone off the shelf and are sold. Those are gone. I've seen some PlayStation 3 games. They have Alice on the PlayStation 3. I have that game on the 360, but I think I'm still willing to get it on the PS3. That's a pretty cool game. They have they've got a bunch of stuff. You just got to go in there and look right now. And then if you want to go through the address verification process, you may be able to get lucky and grab games like, they've got some pretty solid Super Nintendo titles. Biker Mice from Mars, Super Metroid. I've seen Mega Man X2, Mega Man X3. Just a whole host of games that are available on their website right now. So I'm not lying. Here's the proof. These are all the games that I've picked up. The Mario Party 6 actually I found in a store. And I've got the footage for that one because I know no one's going to believe that. Oh, yeah, you found Mario Party 6 in GameStop, complete in box? Yeah, I sure did. And I was just as surprised as you guys will be when you see the footage. I walked in GameStop and it was like plop right there, like it was waiting for me to come in. And of course, when I saw it, I checked to see if it was complete. They had it complete, which made me want to. I mean, I still might have gotten it even if it wasn't complete. But the fact that it did have the manual, I was like, oh yeah, I got to get this. So I picked that up. And that's actually a game that I can play with my family. You know, the Mario Party games are actually pretty good. I heard 7 wasn't that great. I know Mario Party 8, I think that was when they moved it over to the Wii. I think 8 and 9 are on the Wii, and then I think 10 is on the Wii U. 6 I've heard is actually really good, and I can't remember which one of the ones on the N64 were really good. I know my cousins had the original Mario Party. After playing Mario Party, I kind of like fell off. 2, 3, 4, wasn't around for it. 5, 6, like I just wasn't around for those games. I didn't really play them a lot. So yeah, that's the story with that. But in store, I was able to find 3 GameCube games. 1 complete in box, 2 that were loose disc. I still need to test them all to make sure that they work. And then the 2 NES games, Battletoads and Castlevania, and then Fighting Force 64. Those were all online. So I know that they've got some heat online as well. I also picked up Castlevania for the Game Boy on online as well. Now I do have some real quote unquote heat coming from GameStop's website. Those are like the real, like more rare and expensive games that they haven't made it yet. I think they're supposed to come in either today or tomorrow. So based on what I get when I get that package, based on how those games look and whether or not they're authentic, and of course if they work, that will tell me how legit this deal really is. Because you know, it's not going to be legit if they're just sending me a bunch of fake crap. So yes, the deal is real. Yes, it's still going on. My advice, go online now, look for the deals today. If you have an opportunity and there's a GameStop near you and you can pop in real quick on a lunch break, or maybe if you're running errands and there's a GameStop near you, drop in, because you may run into something that was just traded in today. And I think these trade-ins are they're putting them up on the website pretty quick. So it's usually easier to snag deals like during the week than it is on the weekend, because everyone's out. All the video game hunters are out on Saturdays and Sundays just hunting away. So, and obviously retro is still super hot right now. Just because there's really not much. I don't know, you guys tell me. I made a video I made a video about PlayStation 4 and 5, and I think I just pissed off a bunch of people because I like a whole bunch of people unsubscribed from the channel, which I thought was hilarious. I was like, man, I must have struck a chord or struck a nerve in some folks. And that just told me that, you know, there's probably some folks out there who really feel like their PlayStation 4 and 5 collections are worth a bunch. But I mean, look, I have a pretty decent PS4 collection. I'm not hating on the PlayStation 4 at all. I love my PS4 collection. I've got some bangers. I got some heat in there. But the thing is that I know that this means nothing. Like most game stores, like most mom and pop shops, they won't even take PlayStation 4 stuff right now. Like PlayStation 4 is definitely not it. And I don't know if, you know, that's going to change in the future. But if you notice, my collection is really built up of games that don't require a bunch of patches and downloads. Like I don't do the patch download games. Like all these games are for the most part complete. Like I don't really think I need to do anything else. I don't need any patches for them to be fixed. A lot of them are 2D sprite based games. That's what I use the PS4 for, because a lot of these same games are a little bit more expensive on the Switch. So like if I can't find it for cheap on the Switch, then I'll get it on the PlayStation 4. But it's mostly shoot 'em ups, beat 'em ups, side scrollers, like the same stuff that I would get for any other console. So when I made those videos about the PlayStation 4, people were just mad. It's funny. But yeah, I'm into retro. I like PS4. I like Switch. I like it all. But for 2024, for me, it's all retro. Like I showed you guys my box of games. Everything that I'm selling is on the left, or getting rid of is on the left, and the stuff that I actually added to the collection is on the right. And as you can see, Last Resort, complete in box, a bunch of complete in box PlayStation 2 games, Transformers, a bunch of complete in box Super Nintendo games, and then I've got some NES and some more loose Super Nintendo stuff. So that's what I'm about right now. You know, and because GameStop is willing to give us some free stuff, I'm going to take it. So it's the Y2K Collector, just letting you know that the promotions are real. They are live. If you get a second, check the online store today before everyone jumps on tomorrow when they're off. If you're near a store, pop in, see what you can find, again, before everyone is off tomorrow and they go game hunting. Just trying to give you the heads up. It's the Y2K Collector. I'll see you this afternoon.